I am a huge college football fan, and I have been since I can remember. The pageantry, the tradition, the honor of winning for your school, it's great. The Bowl Championship Series, also known as the BCS, in my opinion is ruining the game of college football. Instituting a playoff-style system into the game would rectify the controversy surrounding who should play for the national championship. Today we will discuss why the BCS was created, the flaws in its system, and how a playoff-style system could benefit the college game. First, let's see why the BCS was established. Prior to the establishment of the BCS, teams would go through their seasons ranked and play the bowl game. At the end of the season, whoever was ranked number one was crowned automatically the national title. They were never required to play the number two team in the nation. So there was much controversy surrounding that. In 1998, the BCS was created to do just that, to put the two top-ranked teams in the nation against each other for a de facto national champion. Well, this hasn't worked very well. But there are 5 conferences that are associated with the BCS system. The Big Ten, the Big 12, the Pac-10, the ACC, and the SEC, and also includes the Conference Independent Notre Dame. These are the teams that are eligible for the national championship in the BCS system. With the creation of the BCS, as you can see, there are a little bit of flaw. There can be flaws and controversies associated with it. The placement, first, one of the major flaws is is basically the polls. Human polls and computer polls decide who is ranked where and who should play for what. Human polls can be highly subjective, meaning a team can play based on popularity rather than merit. In the computer polls, you have categories. There have been huge debates on which category should be selected for the computer poll and what each category should weigh towards the calculation for the rankings. Now, here's some examples of what have happened during the seasons. Back in 2003, LSU, Oklahoma, and USC were all one-loss teams with a legitimate argument to play for the national title. LSU and Oklahoma played in the BCS national title game while USC was in the Rose Bowl. At the time, LSU and Oklahoma were ranked number 1 and number 2. USC was ranked number 3 in the BCS polls. USC was ranked number 1 in both the Associated Press and the coaches poll. Well, LSU won the BCS national title and was ranked number 1 in the BCS standings, granting them the BCS national championship. USC ended the season ranked number 1 in the Associated Press poll, earning them the Associated Press national title, which ended up being a split national champion, which nobody likes to see. Another example of a flaw in the BCS system was back in 2006, when undefeated Boise State was denied a chance to play in the national championship game against the only other undefeated team, Ohio State. Boise State went on to beat Oklahoma in the Fiesta Bowl, while Florida beat Ohio State in the BCS national title game. Boise State ended the season not only as not the national title, but the only undefeated team in the nation, and without a national title, without anything. As you can see, there have been many problems in the college football system because of the BCS. I suggest a playoff-style system that will end all the controversy. Most other sports have a tournament-style system. College, high school football, and the NFL both have this style of a playoff. Both have a playoff-style system, which has become a tradition in the game of football. The concept of a +1 game has been suggested. How this works is they would take the top 4 BCS ranked teams and play them in a seeded fashion, meaning number 1 would play number 4, number 2 would play number 3. The winners of these respective games would play each other in one more game for the national title. But one of the problems with this could be that who's going to be in the top 4. So it could end up being the same thing. In my opinion, the best way, and some of the sports reporters out there believe the same thing, that having a 16 team playoff system to include the 11 conference champions and other highly ranked teams could be the way to go. This format would be the most similar to high school and NFL, and would reduce all the bias associated with polls and computers and humans, what people think, and would give us a no-doubt national champion. As we have seen through the development and creation of the BCS, its flaws are very evident. There have been solutions out there to fix these flaws. How much controversy needs to happen before something's changed? A playoff-style system in college football will bring the level of the sport back in line with the other levels, such as high school and NFL, and end the season with a no-doubt de facto national champion.